In this video, I'm going to show you the easiest way to create a song from scratch. And while I'm building the song, I'm going to explain every step in the music production process as if you're an absolute beginner who's just learning music production, or if you're an intermediate producer who would like a more solid framework to follow so that you can build songs more effectively. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start with a template that already has some of my go-to sounds loaded up. I highly recommend starting with a template when building songs from scratch because it eliminates the nuance of having to look for sounds while you're trying to flow with creativity and build your song. The materials I almost always start with is some drums like a kick, hi-hats, more hi-hats, a clap, another clap, and even more hi-hats. On the synth side, I like to start with a couple lead options, some nice pads. That one's my favorite sound in the world. A couple bass options. The synth plugin I'm using for these synths is called XFER Serum. This is the most popular synth out, and because of that, it makes it the easiest synth to learn, and there's the most content for it. And then finally, I have a pre-recorded vocal acapella from my vocal pack below.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations. I've seen the pretty parts of paradise, and all this beauty, though it's elevated, isn't as flawless as your eyes.
I almost always start with a pre-recorded vocal acapella like this because it gives us two things. The first thing is it gives us the structure of the arrangement. So we could actually use this acapella as an outline for our arrangement. It takes a lot of the guessing work out. And it gives us a starting point for our song. So once we write a full-length song, we can either get rid of this vocal and replace it with our own unique vocal, or we can leave the vocal in there and release the song as is, as long as your placeholder vocal is royalty free. So we're going to start here in the verse with a low energy set of chords, and the sound I'm going to use sounds like this. It's just a really warm and mellow set of EDM pads. And when I'm trying to find chords that work with the vocal, what I like to do is write the bottom notes of the chords and see if the harmony works with the vocal.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations. I've seen the pretty parts of paradise, and
once I find a harmony like that I can vibe with, I can start building the chords. So I'm going to take these notes, copy them, and bring them up an octave, and then I'm going to create a perfect fifth interval.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations.
Perfect fifth intervals are 2 notes, 5 steps or 7 semitones apart, and then we're going to complete these chords by adding the major and minor thirds.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations. I've seen the pretty parts of paradise, and all this beauty, though it's elevated.
By the way, building chords does require a basic knowledge of music theory, so if you don't know music theory, check out my chord building guide below. It's free. You can download it right now. So that sounds good, but it's very busy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove some notes. I'm going to take away that root note and the fifth, root note and fifth, root note and fifth, fifth, root note. Pull this over, and I'm going to resolve this up just so it's not repetitive. Then we'll get this sound.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations. I've seen the pretty parts of paradise, and all this beauty, though it's elevated, isn't as flawless as your eyes.
Recently, I've been starting all my songs with chords that technically aren't chords, they're just intervals like this. I find that all the notes in a chord, which is 3 or more notes, usually makes the intro of a song sound too busy. So what I do is I trim some notes off the chords and I get a much simpler I think, prettier sound. So I'm going to run these chords out for the length of the verse and the pre-chorus. And I'm going to help them out with a simple rhythm using the drums we have here. I'm going to take this verse hi-hat and I'm going to put it on every upbeat. And I'm going to put a snap on every second and fourth of every bar.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations. I've seen the pretty parts of paradise. And all the
Just to give us a little bit of rhythm. Lately, I've found that if I don't start my song with drums, I will forget to make the drums. And then when I forget to add the drums, I add them later, and they never end up sounding good because I used all my creativity on everything else. So I want you to look at this. Our instruments move 8 bars now. So we're going to move them throughout the arrangement, but something here has to change because according to the 8-bar rule, every 8 bars of our song, the energy of our song has to increase in order to keep the song interesting. So the way I'm going to increase the energy here is I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to layer the chords, so click and drag down to this other pad sound I already have loaded up. This pad sound sounds like this. Now these pads are wider than our other pads. So when this 8-bar point happens,
isn't as flawless as your eyes. I miss that summer we were syncopated, lying hand in hand.
more energy comes in. And it's not obvious. It's a nice subtle change. And we're going to match this 8-bar change too by making a subtle change in the drums. We're just going to add this really quiet hi-hat that plays 16th notes, or in other words, 16 notes per bar. I'm also going to pull these wide pads forward and fade them in so they're even more subtle, but it's more smooth.
And all this beauty, though it's elevated, isn't as flawless as your eyes. I miss that summer we were syncopated, lying hand in hand while side to side.
Isn't that nice? And one more thing we can add here in the intro verse is we can hint at the drop that's going to come later. This is what's cool about seeing your structure before it's done. You know what's coming, so you can play tricks. I want to take these chords and just put them on this very airy pad preset that I have. And I'm going to make a counter melody. I'm going to get rid of these.
I miss that summer we were syncopated, lying hand in hand while side to side.
Now listen to this counter melody sneak in.
Isn't as flawless as your eyes. I miss that summer we were syncopated, lying hand in hand while side to side. I never told you I was too afraid then, but I'm gonna tell you tonight. And
So now we find ourselves at bar 17, which means we're 8 more bars into the song, so something has to change. This is also the buildup of the song according to our vocal, so I'm going to make a little bit more of a dramatic shift in energy. I'm going to take these pads here, and I'm going to copy them and put them down onto this re-space. I'm going to go to these chords, get rid of the top note, and leave just that bottom note.
I hope it's not too late in the evening. Sorry if my heart gets.
Re-spaces have that mean dominant sound, so they could give you that feeling like the song is starting to build up. I'm going to take our pad notes again and build a melody based on those notes, because technically we didn't make the melody yet. I have these synth plucks here. But anytime I'm using plucks, I want to add rhythm to them and make them come to life. Especially now that we're in the build-up, we need to increase the energy of these pads because these boring sustained pads just aren't going to cut it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a dotted quarter note rhythm. Now I'm going to add a little reverse cymbal here on this transition just to enhance its energy a little bit more. Listen to how this sounds when we shift into the build-up now with this new melody.
I never told you I was too afraid then, but I'm gonna tell you tonight. And I hope it's not too late in the evening. Sorry if my heart kept you waiting. Don't know where to start.
Aren't you excited?
But I'm gonna say it now.
Let's build this thing. So my structure here is wrong. I have to move this back. We definitely need more time for this build-up because we are not ready for the drop yet. So I'm going to extend this 8 more bars. And according to the 8-bar rule, 16 bars without a change is not good. We need to add something here. So what I did is I threw in some effects here to help this section of song out. So that really sounds like a build-up.
No matter where I roam, of all the places I have gone.
But we can introduce some other instruments as well. I'm going to take our wide pads and just slide them over. I'm going to use the same automation that I used there. I'm also going to take our counter melody and reintroduce it over here. And I'm going to open its filter automation so that it comes back a little louder than over here. Because remember, this is the intro, so you want it to be more mellow than what's happening over here. Maybe even putting it up an octave. All right, let's listen to our build-up now.
I hope it's not too late in the evening. Sorry if my heart kept you waiting. Don't know where to start, but I'm gonna say it now. No matter where I roam,
I like that shift.
of all the places I have gone, of everywhere I've flown, you're the most perfect thing I've known. No matter where I roam.
And then we go into the drop. Let's go ahead and make that drop. We have a kick over here, and our kick rhythm is going to be a 4 on the floor house beat, which means 4 kicks per bar, 1 kick on every beat. And I'm going to start this with just the kick because I love that sound. When a drop comes in and there's no other drums and just the kick, it's one of the biggest sounds you can get. I'm going to take our melody and I'm going to put it on a different instrument that's actually the same instrument. It just sounds different because I have a bunch of OTT on it. So it sounds like this, as opposed to the more mellow version in the build-up. And the only thing I did here was add OTT and a little bit of Kickstart 2 to make it pump. I gotta change the headphones because I'm getting a headache now. Let's try this respace. I hate it. I'm going to take this respace and put it onto a deep plucked bass. And what I like to do with plucked basses is sort of freestyle the rhythm to add much more energy than you can add with a respace. So now if we add some OTT and pumping to this bass, you get a really strong sound. I don't like this lead. Something's wrong with it. I'm going to take it and put it up an octave. Whenever you don't like a sound, always try it in a different octave before you delete it. That piece of advice changed my life. That sounds so much better. Now, I really want to encapsulate the listener's listening experience during this drop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this bass, which is very thin and narrow, which is okay. That's technically where the strongest bass is going to sit. But you can take that, duplicate it onto another sound, a sound that is wider, and together you get a very wide sound. Or together you get a very big sound. Let's listen to our transition. That bass and lead sit together like a glove. Halfway through this drop is another 8-bar point, so we have to bring in more layers. So what I'm going to do is run this counter melody again for the second half of this drop. That's where I really want it to send. I'm going to put this kick here too. And I'm also going to put some more drums for the second half of this drop to really help fill out the experience. Because listeners love when everything comes in at this point. So I'm going to play this back and see what we got.
I walk through heaven's doors on my vacations. I've seen the pretty parts of paradise. And all this beauty, though it's elevated, isn't as flawless as your eyes. I miss that summer we were syncopated, lying hand in hand, one side to side.
I love that counter melody.
I never told you I was too afraid then, but I'm gonna tell you tonight. And I hope it's not too late.
It's all about those transitions.
Sorry if my heart kept you waiting. Don't know where to start, but I'm gonna say it now. No matter where I roam, of all the places I have gone, of everywhere I've flown, you're the most perfect thing I've known. No matter where I roam, of all the places I have gone.
Nice.
You're the most perfect thing I've known.
I love it. I think it sounds great. By the way, here's a quick message to all course owners. You will be getting this entire track build added to the course with no steps skipped. That includes all of the sound design in the song, the materials, the full-length acapella, the music theory explanation, and the full mixing and mastering process. That is a free update to the EDM Bootcamp course for you. If you are learning music production and would like to join my course and community, you can use the link at the top of the description below. And as always, stay tuned for the next video lesson.